Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ascension WoW Classic Plus with the Way of the Artisan. Yes, today is Saturday when this video goes up, and I hope everybody had a great week in general, you know, and all that kind of fun stuff. Um, maybe you didn't. Maybe your work sucked that bad. I know mine does. Um, But as it stands, it just is what it is, right? And all that kind of fun jazz. Um, I decided that I was gonna make more of these videos for the weekend. Um, just for the weekend, I think. If my plans go pretty smoothly, that they might, maybe, I don't know. We'll find out. But uh, if it does go the way that I want it to, then after Sunday's video, there should be a live stream of me doing this for sure. There should be a live stream that will continue off from Sunday's video of this, and hopefully that some people might tune in to come hang out, relax, chit chat. It's a good opportunity to catch me at my most casual, I guess, my less focused, um, and all that kind of fun stuff. I've done a few streams already. I encourage people to come and watch my streams so that they can get to know me on a more personal level. I mean, why would you not want to watch and get to know somebody that you've been watching, you know? I think it's a good opportunity to really tune in and engage with my community as a whole. The few times that I've actually had people come into my chat, chit chat with me, has mostly been to help get some stuff set up so that people can join the private servers that I've been playing. And, me offering, help and hints and how-tos and all that kind of fun stuff. Well, it's a start. I just hope that it's not all the time. Not really a good IT individual to talk to about, trying to get yourself set up to join private servers. But hey, I'm helpful where I can be. Um, so, for those who are first time watching this and have not seen the other videos that I've done on this, or even the streams, this whole series is basically culminating from a joke that I've done in my videos for the past few months, where I came up with a suggestion that I might be crazy enough to do a professions only challenge. And I decided to do it. So, this Way of the Artisan essentially evolves into me only being able to level up through professions. And I mean professions only. So any of the beasts that I'm killing, the only experience I'm getting out of the beasts that I'm dispatching and all that kind of stuff is generally through the skinning. Everything else isn't going to give me any experience at all. So, gathering is one of the big caveats to getting experience, as well as herbing and mining and the resources being used for all that fun stuff is being the only things giving me experience. So, am I crazy to do something like this? I am crazy to do something like this. But it kind of goes to show how crazy I am for views. To get views. Putting myself through this sort of pseudo-torture, which isn't really torture at all, because people can do it. And people have done it on retail. I wouldn't do it on retail. I think it's a little bit boring on retail to do. All things considered, you get more out of retail. This is kind of a quote-unquote challenge. Because, again, it's purely only for professions. And plus, retail's experience and how that works is just, well, it's way too easy. And I'm looking for a hard time, not a fun time when it comes to something like this. That, and with how World of Warcraft retail is set up and all that kind of fun stuff. You know, it's gonna be just, I mean, it won't be too fun. Frankly speaking, it won't be too fun. Because, on retail, you can get experience from every little thing. And not just professions, so dispatching of mobs that aren't skinned and all that kind of stuff would kind of defeat the purpose. If I'm like trying to farm cloth, it would be just easier to run dungeons to get the linen because it gives the most cloth, and you can see how it's got its kind of ups and downs as I explain it. So I'm hoping that's I'm hoping some people do understand that. Uh, Again, I'm looking for a hard time, not a fun time. But regardless of all that kind of stuff, the only things I'm actually prohibiting myself to wear is not the greens that I find off bodies and rares and stuff, unless it's a massive upgrade. Stuff like this, I will, because getting cloaks through leatherworking is kind of a hassle at the very beginning. Lootable items from the RPG aspect of the Classic Plus itself is also something that I'm using as well. Um, so really, I've just pretty much limited all my stuff down to just the scraps I'm making and getting, because quests do not give experience or money. And with that in mind, there's no point to doing quests, even if it does offer gear. So most of the gear that I'm getting is either looted off the bodies, I'm crafting personally, or the just world loot that's out there to make the quote-unquote RPG aspect of this MMO, you know, the centerpiece of sorts. So, obviously I'm going to be taking advantage of certain areas in this world, such as these mines, Deep Elm Mine, because they're going to have ore that's inside them. Easier way to find ore. Silver Pine is a very, very lush forest that's going to give quite a lot of trees. And woodworking is definitely a profession that I'm doing. I never really saw the purpose of it. It just kind of seems out of the random. Yeah, I got a Hunter's Mystic Scroll. That's cool. Hunting Frenzy increases your pet's special ability while my mark is up. After killing the opponent that yields experience or honor, the pet's next to special ability gains a 100% increase. Okay, cool. That's cool. Won't be able to use that until level 15, which will be a long way from now. Now, during my live stream, I did go from level 6 to 11, so I did gain quite a big amount of progress, but nothing too notable. Well, I mean, I guess you could say it's notable in the terms of just only doing professions being the only way of actually gaining anything is quite a feat itself. So, there's that, I guess. But yeah. Go ahead in here. There's only one thing in here, and it's tin, which I do need to collect. Got the Mystic Scroll of Enrage. Just for Warrior, which means nothing to me. Yeah. We'll go ahead and delete that. We don't need it. We don't need that. Okay. Alright. And good thing about these Worgen are that they'll actually give me leathers for their time. So, big bonuses, big boosts to skinning just by coming through here. Alright. Let's get rid of Crimson Heyo because he does less damage for being a higher level. Now, he also drops a cloak. Unique item. We'll definitely use that. Especially since it gives me an increase in my leatherworking skill. Alright. What else does it do actually? What does it actually get? Agility, stamina, that's good. As well as an increase into my leatherworking by 5. Which doesn't really mean a whole lot right now. But hey, we got it. So, good find, in a way. Okay, we take this, we need that briar thorn. You can see there's so many trees here that it's really hard to use any of the trackers to get any of the iron, or I mean, yeah, the iron, any of the ores and the herbs, because they're just kind of melted into the forest that way. So I'll have to keep a very keen eye out, just because we'll be able to differentiate. That's the thing also with retail, is like retail will give you the icons of what is being tracked rather than these little gold circles, which I guess is a boon in one way or another. Alright, let's sell all this junk that we won't be able to use at all. Keep the herbs, keep all that stuff. But any gear and things that I know I won't be able to use, we just have to get rid of by selling it off. Let's grab that. Appearance. Alright, I don't think there is anything else here that I can sell. You'll need that briar thorn. $1 apprentice. Get rid of them. We have to be careful with a bunch of this stuff here in these areas, since this mode is the Lonely Artisan for Iron Man, meaning that I've only got one life, so I can't really be too careless about what I'm doing. It's also a big reason why I chose Hunter, because I feel that having a pet does bring a bunch of security into what I'm doing. So, you know, you gotta prioritize. Gotta get priorities. Get those priorities straight. This is a very weird place for an herb to be spawning in, and making it difficult for me to grab. Alright, 3 bruiseweed. I'll head up here because I'm pretty sure I saw some other bruiseweed. Alright. This is down here. Take this tin. Kinda sucks that I won't get any experience off these guys, but I gotta clear all this stuff out. Alright, let's go. Come on, pet. There we go. Alright. Let's chill. Take that appearance and alright. Now I'm pretty sure some of these undead here will drop linen. So yeah, they do drop linen, so we'll go ahead and get these guys down for the linen, but we also have an herb over there that I want to grab. And I'm sure there's also an item somewhere in this barn or out there in the field. Maybe. Or even in this building over here, which I do want to go to get this bruiseweed. Go ahead and clear the house out. Is there anything in this house? Anything at all? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Go ahead and grab that guy. Alright, that guy's getting pretty close. Let my pet do that. Alright, we're clearing this out pretty swimmingly. Go ahead and grab this chest. Got a few patterns here. Reinforced woolen shoulders. A blacksmithing recipe. Which both aren't really good at all. And we have a belt. Which I won't use. Because again, I'm just using professions. And until my profession gets to chainmail, I won't be wearing any chainmail. Or at least I'll try to avoid wearing chainmail. Just stick to leathers. Again, I'm putting myself through some restrictions. Even if I don't really need to. I do kind of want to though, because I want to make these professions worth it. You know? In the end. And we got ourselves a, what is that? Bone necklace. Alright. Chance on melee or range hit to flay. Awesome. That kinda helps out a little bit. Let's see, where, okay, it auto-equipped, yeah. Alright. We got ourselves a necklace out of it. That's good. That's good. Is there anything else up here? Yeah, I see Briarthorn up there. A ton of copper veins that I do want to go over and grab too. Alright. Let's see. Let's jump up on here. We'll jump over here. And we'll jump across here. It says there's 3 copper ores here? 2. But there's one up there too. Alright, I know in this building there is a blue quality polearm. Because I found it on my paladin once already. And it's a really good item. Though I'm probably not going to grab it right now. Actually, I might grab it now, but the stats of it won't be like it was on my paladin. So the debate is, do I get it now, or do I wait until I'm up a higher level to make it better? These are the questions that I have to go through, because I am leveling at such a slow rate of speed. Would it be worth it to get some of these items now or later? It's the dilemma, and I can't make weapons, so I have to make those steady choices. These guys are level 15, so I'm probably not going to right now, but I eventually will, because again, I don't want to risk dying if I don't need to, you know? Okay, we'll sell all these stuff here. All that, because I can't use both those recipes. They, funny enough, gave me recipes to professions that I chose not to use. How funny is that? How funny is that?
Dark Lady watch.
Alright, I see tin back that way. Go ahead and take this tin. Got a broader thorn across the other way. Alright, let's get around here. A lot of trees. Tons of trees. Alright, that guy decided to make it my business. So does this bear. They've decided to make it my business. Which is fine. I've got to clear them out anyway. Just to get that briar thorn. Alright, what we got here? Not bad. I already got the appearance of it though, so I'll just sell it. Alright, gonna grab this briar thorn. And probably should head down. Head back down. Up and around, up and down. Again, a lot of trees. Stupid tons of trees. Quite a stupid amount of trees. Alright, head down here, across. I see with my eyes copper ore. My crocodile was taking his time getting his butt over here. Alright, let's see. I had the copper ore in my sights, but I lost it because of all the trees. I think what I'll do is get rid of the fine trees. So we'll go ahead and do the reset here. Track herbs, track minerals. We won't track trees because, well, they're everywhere. And I don't really need to do it at the present moment. So we'll give the trees a break. Give the trees a break. At least it's not hard to find these trees in Silver Pine because they're fucking everywhere. Yeah. Shite. They're everywhere. Everywhere. Alright. We'll get minerals and we'll get herbs. Back on the list. But we'll keep the trees out for now. Just for now. Besides, it's not like, you know, they're hard to miss. They're not hard to miss at all. So. Grab this. And we'll hop up on our mount. This makes this a lot easier. Definitely a lot easier to pick out the stuff I need and stuff I don't need. God damn it. That bear did not need to come after me at all. Nothing warranted him to approach me at all. Go ahead and take this. My crocodile out of nowhere. Just sidelined. Sidelined the mother. Rings. Again, anything that I can't make, I'm gonna put in the, go ahead and, you know, do what I need to do with it. No reason to limit myself with the stuff that I know I can't get. And besides, I'm not gonna take jewelry crafting. I already got engineering. I don't really need to use jewelry crafting. And there's no inscription, I don't think, so... Yeah, no inscription. So I'm not too bothered. If things do tend to get hard to level or find ways to level, I will, I guess, technically try to get another codex, craftsman codex, to get jewelry crafting, but as it stands, I don't really need it. I don't think so. At the very least, I don't think so. Oh boy, level 11 Son of Argyle. I was expecting worse. Honest to God, I was. But I'm glad he's such a low level and not a threat. But I guess he is sort of a threat, because he's beating the crap out of my pet, and I don't need him dying on me. I don't need him dying on me. Briarthorn. A bunch of stuff down here I want to grab too. Of course I had to aggro the bear. That couldn't be helped. Alright. Go ahead and take him. Got boots to the bandit, which are weak as hell. But it's there. I thought about a mod that I could use for this character. Give him an outfit. Instead of making him look like a clown at every possible turn. Which is funny, but I'm thinking of an outfit for him. Just haven't really got all the pieces together for it, I don't think. Alright. Let's see. I'm glad these bears are all over the place, because I need the leather. I think leatherworking has been my weak spot right now. My weak spot. Alright. That's down. Let's see. With this copper. I do want more tin now. But I'm not gonna trek away to Hillsbrad to get tin. That's certainly in abundance. Alright, Mage Royal, Earth Fruit. Yeah, a bunch of herbs over here. Go over here and take this Mage Royal. Alright. Take that copper, take those 2 copper. I still have a lot of copper stuff that I need to make. A lot of stuff for copper that I gotta make still. Alright, I don't want to pull that whole camp. That would be a disaster. That'd be a disaster. Alright, I'm gonna take the time to head back. So, we're nearing the 30-minute mark. Quite a productive episode. I haven't really gotten to process my raw materials, but we'll do that for the next video. So stay tuned for that, my friends. And do leave a like on this video if you really like this series. Yeah, if you really like this series. Leave a comment down below. Tell me how crazy I am to do this. I already had, you know, thinking about it, just thinking to myself as I'm doing this, like, wow, I am actually doing this series because I'm crazy enough to do this series. Um, subscribe if you really like my content. If you want to see more of my content as well, it definitely gives me a big motivation boost to actually do more. So yeah, leave us subscribe to the channel, ring the bell to let you know when I'm going live, because I'm trying to go live more often, and to also let you know when my next video is up so that you can enjoy that one too. And we're trying to get past 150 subs by the end of the year. If we can go past it, fantastic, you know. And until next time, my friends, peace out.